Eating with or without your teeth. Oh, competing in a mercenaries, that says on the thing, a mercenaries match. So it's apparently something so special to Hearthstone that.
Well, I mean, I already got the mount in World of Warcraft from it.
Okay.
That one.
Oh, the rat. Gotcha. Bones Day.
Apparently your middle name backward is supposed to sound beautiful. That's great.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Decursive is now initialized. Okay. Wham. That would be very apparent. Very first cat person came in. Gay. Yeah, I am. Well, I mean, I don't know why people think it's such an insult. It must be an American. There's the experience one. This one. That one. 6, 7, 5,000. We need more power. More power. I think it's kind of funny is that person who came in right as the stream started and said gay has to be subscribed and got the notification for it. Like, what? If you just saw a random person live on YouTube and clicked it and came in and said gay, that's worse almost. But like, means you would have clicked on anybody's thing and said gay.
That's worse. You get how that's worse, right?
No, they don't really, but yeah. Should have used the teleporter. Get the Corthia. Since I was already at Orbos, I might as well just jump down the thing and take the over there rather than waste the cooldown. I know, it's not your day.
Have you come to trade?
The cost of death. Forces of tradition. I want to do that. Spark of light. Yeah, I'll do that. Eyes of damnation. All right. I'll fly over to Corthia. Mm,
I see a verb and you tell me it's past tense. Let's do this again.
no, that's a trick question. I mean, it's not a trick question, but a lot of those things probably like, "Oop, gotcha." I'll say a verb. You tell me it's past tense. No, no, I won't be doing that duet. I'm just, I do a lot of these duets because I'm trying to keep a, normal family, wholesome content. On TikTok? You doing what? Okay. All right.
Have you ever just saw a picture on the internet and realized whoever did this decided that they hated humanity? Yeah, well, I'm about to show you. Starting with this pension setup. I mean, what in the audacity is this? Whoever did this should be banned from watching HGTV for the rest of their life. They should be put in jail. And don't even get me. Have you ever just saw a picture on the internet and realized whoever did this decided that they hated humanity? Yeah, well, I'm about to show you. Starting with this.
Look at this kitchen.
Oh,
In case you want to talk to someone who is, cooking at the stove while you're washing dishes, but you want to talk face to face.
I mean, what in the audacity is this? Whoever did this should be banned from watching HGTV for the rest of their life. They should be put in jail. And don't even get me started on how much hate this person had. I mean, really? Do you hate humanity that much that you had to do this to us? Am I the only one who gets angry when looking at this? Is it just me? How about butt cheek to butt cheek intimate connections? You want to make new
Urinals at 90-degree angle, right next to each other. Like, the urinals are almost touching.
oh.
Why do you?
Why do you hate everyone?
No, I'm looking at this, been like, why do you have a cart of tea? What am I supposed to do with this cart? Oh, am I supposed to throw tea on people? Oh, okay. We'll do. Hurls a pot of tea at an enemy, completely extinguishing some ember sparks. Oh. Is there the achievement reckoning? Is this under quests? Shadowlands? Is that where all this army, yeah. Serve tea to the following characters during the Venthyr assault is what I'm wondering. Okay, that's what I kept trying to figure out what was going on with. It's T on the Venthyr assault. Okay, not T on the. Okay. Well, now that we're here, what the fuck it? Soval's Cauldron. I might as well. I think I go live on YouTube so much because it's hard. It's harder to report lives on YouTube for stupid behavior. Lives on TikTok, I've seen people like, get reported for nudity because their Egyptian hairless cat was on there. And it was like, you're showing too much skin. My cat has no hair. what are you expecting? But that's
Yeah.
in your key so I can slash it. Okay, objective complete.
Friends, this is not the way to do it. I mean, that's the way to get to know a stranger at a level you didn't want. Have you ever just saw a picture on the
Okay, let's grab this spear. Go running up this way. See what we can find for an enemy. Huh. Eat the scroll. Whoa.
Hanging out on my rooftop patio with my straight friend, and I put straight in quotes because he's the sort of straight man who organized us a couples massage because we both have bad backs. He's the sort of straight man who, when he saw that there were three. It may get bigger, make it a little bigger, may not get bigger.
Hey!
Victory.
Victory! Victory! Ooh, ooh, ooh. This. Bam. Mounted. Let's go. Can't do that while moving. Okay. Paladin's Judgment was huge. Like that, or whatever the distance hammer. Like that was a big hammer.
The one that spins around.
No, like it flew forward and then she chucked her shield out.
Judgment.
Oh, that's Judgment? I thought Judgment came down from the top. Like think. Like it did that thing, not
Oh, that's the hammer that I have for faction.
Oh.
Judgment, not faction.
I mean, I understand that it's not the same thing, that they're drastically different within the concept of the game, but I don't know. That's why I kind of just like, it's my night faith thing. I don't say my covenant thing, I say my night faith thing, because it's my night faith thing.
Oh, Praxis. I had forgotten the name for it.
Necrolord.
Necrolord.
Yeah, I know, you're chucking fire at me. I'm just gonna put a barrier up, you'll be good. Hey, you. I'm gonna give you a blessing. Pew. Smack. Soul Forges most regard. Is that what I need? Is that the last one I need? Soul Forges? I'll be doing, what's this bucket? Expansion features. Covenant, not Sanctums. Torghast. Terrors of Torghast. Soul Forges! I'm doing this after. I'm doing, what's the bucket after this? Smack. I mean, it's Soul Forges, so. Literally fire everywhere. Ah! I'd say I do it as Frost, but I don't know if I could do it as fast as Arcane, especially with like Blizzard. That's a cool spell. Yeah, but it's not Arcane Explosion. We also have Arcane Explosion, but it's not empowered like it does, like it is in Arcane. You got a fair point. I do. Arcane is just good for what I do. I do not deserve this. You deserve to be dead. I need to grab this spear. Sure, because I ran out of. I still need 2 more swarm myrmidons. That's fine. Just go here. Okay. I'll take care of this for a little bit. Take care of this myrmidon. Barrier. People get in here and start chit-chatting. Probably should have put the title AMA rather than, well, should have done AMAA. Like, I understand that in, well, to be fair, Reddit, if people are doing AMAs, then they kind of get to pick and choose as to what they answer per se.
Yeah.
Like Ryan Reynolds, AMA, what's your size? And he's like, probably not going to answer that one. You need mine, it's Ryan Reynolds, but
Yeah.
the idea is there. I'm just biding my time for folks to come in here and stop chatting. Yay! Jailer forces eliminated. 14 of 15. Awesome. Okay, well, let's take a drink from Trey. Sweet. I don't know what you do. Yeah, I will. So I was like, probably take a drink, but it's like, whatever. Okay, where do we got some souls? Got 13 of 20 on that. I have them up here. Well, looks like everybody got them from up here. Dang it. Oh, it's the Horde Demon Hunter. Arg. Classy B. Classy B. Hair, void spark, volatile spark. Okay, that's gone offline. No.
Yes.
No. I understand that it's like the worst thing that would happen to mages. Like, we're already fairly OP in expansions as is, but it's like these things are volatile ember sparks. They're literally tiny fire elementals. If I freeze them with Frost Nova, they should just die. I understand the idea is there that it shouldn't be that easy. Like Cone of Cold shouldn't do that. Shouldn't immediately kill things like that. But it's just, come on! I'm literally surrounding their entire body in ice. They are fire. Yeah. It's just unfair to let it happen at other times. Make it minor minor little like, you know, demons or, you know, void elementals, the tiny little void elementals that your hammer can just bang,
Yeah.
that your shield just one-shots. Even if, you know, everyone else would one-shot it, it just, yeah. Or I guess it would be that your, what is your stun? Retribution?
Hammer of
Reckoning? No.
no. It's hammer of stun.
Yeah, but like if you hammer of stun something, I mean, to be fair, Frost Nova also does damage, but it's, yeah. We're overthinking it a bit. Come on into the live, chat with me. No, I know. Got ready to pop into my own live on my phone just to. Hello, Roblox dancer. Okay. Turn in, ready to turn in, observation. Oh, that's Corthia stuff. Got metal collected, lightning rod energized. Okay. Well, I guess we're done. We just need to do the bombing run. Awesome. You remember me from the last? Yes, it was a week ago. I may not know what day it is, but time is like, you know, like, oh yeah, it happened a week ago. What day was that? I don't know. I mean, I know what all my live streams happen on things, but trust me, Roblox is not a thing. It's not a very constant thing in my life. So when I see yours, I'm like, hello. Yeah, with the diamond. So let's fly, Andrea. Diamond and stuff. So yeah, apparently tomorrow, one of our esteemed receivers is going to be on defense and stuff. You know, he's doing like the halftime sort of thing. We have, how was my day? Actually, it was kind of exciting overall because the new sport fields have opened up and there was a major event with like, I would say a DJ. I mean, it was almost like a radio thing. They'd play a bunch of music, then they'd announce it was just an event announcer.
Yeah.
And they'd be playing your typical techno music because the Netherlands. But there was like kids out there, you know, doing things for sports. They were learning new sports and all that stuff. It was great. You got soccer and korfball and tennis and what they call paddle. I think it's a little different than actual tennis. And then they had basketball and sprinting and I forget what they exactly call long jump, but it's there. But yeah, this field are. You're super funny, no cap. Why someone called you gay? I don't know, because I am. That's just what I see. It's just
How people are.
yeah, it's how they do. But that's like I start up the live within like 10 seconds. It was like gay, and I'm like, yeah, and then nobody was in the chat. I was like, whatever. You just come in gay. Like I even told Aaron, you have to be subscribed to get a sudden notification that I went live. I don't set up lives to premiere for people to check, or they came into some random person's live and said gay. So I feel like I got a hater out there, And you know, when it comes down to haters, they're gonna come back because they want to try to get your goat. And I'm old enough, I know how to tease them along to make them think that they're getting me, but they're not.
What's that saying? Haters are just fans.
With a different vocabulary.
Yeah.
That's just the thing is like I learned that with like the Seahawks fans. You've got people that love the Seahawks, but who actually is more of a fan of the Seahawks? The people that hate the Seahawks. Kind of. There are some cray fans, but still, it's. You did a plank for 8 minutes?
Jesus.
Of course your abs would hurt so much. Mine are starting to hurt thinking about that. Like I haven't done one necessarily recently. I mean, I don't know. You know, not not trying to be like, oh yeah, look at me. No, I just haven't really done a plank recently. I think I did one at the gym back in like July or something. And I was like, hey, look, I did a thing. No, it's your ribs hurt too. Well, that would make sense, especially when you get. I like the longest I ever went for one, I think was 5.5. And that was way back in Beaverton. And like Willie and I were working out a lot. Doing a bunch of things. Ooh, icy propulsion. And that's actually okay. Came out of that. Came out of my box from the raid thing. Yeah, I think I got to 5.5, but like that was also the same time Willie and I were doing, like I said, mess tons of stuff at the gym, and we were working out like all the time, and I don't know. Google C says my message. Yeah, you see it down there. My abs and ribs have been hurting for 2 days. I don't doubt it. There's a. I don't do it so much now that I'm in season, but when I'm after outside of a normal season, like maybe once or twice during December, I'll totally push like max on legs or something. But like even now, sometimes I have trouble getting down those spiral stairs. I'm just like, it's elevator time. Blinking leaves a mirror image behind. Always. Free the elemental. But tomorrow's gonna hurt more. Not really, because muscles heal and they usually take about 48 hours to do so. So if it's been hurting a lot, to be fair, it can be overly painful. Stuff, but it doesn't. But yeah, now it hurt. Like if it hurt yesterday and then it hurt more today, action phylacteries, awesome. It was like I haven't even left the first room and I already have action phylacteries. Nice. But yeah, can't even move. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You got a Lord of Locks and a Lord of Torment here. Ugh. Wasn't looking. Was it being very. Or having to click show on all these messages while I'm in the middle of double combat is a bit awkward. YouTube, I said this is not for kids. So people swear. Big deal. If you move, I get it. I get it. I've had, like, Aaron can attest, I was not feeling good after my kayaking. My core was tore up from kayaking because I was trying to keep balanced while there were actual boats going by me, and I was trying to keep this kayak amongst the people half drunk on boats. They're not supposed to be drunk. You know, don't drive the Mokum boat while drunk, but whatever. It's still, I'm like, whoa, 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 oh God. And just paused like for a second with my thing in the air, like, please don't kill me. Please. Oh, I just like, yeah. It was like kayaking. And I was messed up. It was a good messed up but the thing is, I've worked out enough. I know that when I feel that way, I worked that area. It was that kind of stuff. But I was like, oh man. Which it was a reminder of like, I should do this more. Not much, Warrior Nation. Don't mind me. I use hand gestures while I play World of Warcraft. Like, pew pew. Like what? Like I'm shooting a gun out of my hands because I'm a mage. It makes sense, but into my head. Action phylacteries. A disease, decaying strike. Oh, what's my torment? I didn't even check. Okay. Fantastic. Your movement speed and haste are increased by 1% for every 50 phantasma carried up to a maximum of 20%. Awesome. And total Torghast bosses deal 30% less damage, receive 30% less healing, and have 30% less spells. Nice. Bye-bye. And then the torment is non-elite enemies have 25% increased health. Oh, well, that's okay. No big deal. Do you have any tips for being a better player or someone that is short? Like significantly short, or just like a couple inches? Because there's a bit of a difference. Like, because we've got a running back, for instance, that on my team that is 6 feet tall. He's a little taller than I am. I'm 5'11". But we also have one that's like way shorter than me, and they're both very good at what they do. Willie was a D1 running back, and he's like 5'8". So that's if I knew what position you played, it might help a bit more. Like helping a player that's short, you know, if you're a free safety, that's fine. You know, you just got to make sure that you have your eyes open better for someone that's 5'5". Again, like I said, running back is fine. Fullback's great. Being short, Mess is like 5'3" or something like that. I think. I don't know. When I'm around Dutch linemen, they are like 6 foot. Well, you've seen them, Aaron. They're like 6'4" to 6'7", and I'm 5'11". I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so short. But then like I'm around other guys that are like North African, and I'm just like, oh my god, you guys are so short. What the hell? Play wide receiver in RB. Yeah, see at RB, it's fine because you can get the ball, get low, and at the same time, you know, you're already lower to the ground, so you just beat your feet. And at wide receiver, you're running. Like I said, Willie was a wide receiver at like 5'8", 5'9". I forget exactly what his height was. But like I understand that like most people in the NFL are over 6 feet tall, and it's a little intimidating. Advice is you've got actually a lot because the low man wins. You were born low. Guess what? You know, if you're like super short in comparison to your teammates, that's a benefit. Because like Mess, he works functionally as one of our strong safeties, and he just runs really low and he just hits them right in their hip. It's not like he can get very high to begin with, so that's what he does. And you've got a lot of advantages It's just, you know, as a wide receiver, if you're going out for a big, long, deep ball, maybe you got a bit of a problem because you got to, you know, if you're short, you don't jump high naturally. So. And you can always work on your jumping. Say this much, I was 3 or 4 inches taller than Willie, and he still jumped higher than I did because he had less weight to spring up there, even though he had farther to jump. Being short doesn't mean anything. In fact, it's actually an advantage in the sport. They just want tall people because everyone else in the NFL is tall, and they're starting to get the issue that more people are getting taller and taller, and they're running out of people because they're just not built that way anymore. So that's the kind of thing that sucks. Like, people are amazed. They're like, oh my God, there's a running back in the NFL who's 5'10". I'm like, what? That's not that short. In the NFL, it is, because like I looked at Carl Nassib's stats and I was like, oh my God, bro, you are 6'6". Yeah, some folks would like love to be short because like they're tall and they're gangly at like a thing, but a receiver, sometimes you're going to be mismatched and people are like, oh my God, mismatch. Like I had a couple guys say, oh, mismatch, he's shorter than me, what are you going to do? And against a corner, and I'm like, dude, you're tall, you're big, you're imposing, just stop. Also, you can only see out of one eye, so what the hell? There's Antoine. He keeps saying mismatch. I'm like, bro, I just got to catch you on the left side. You're done. What's up, Google C? I've seen your comments. Another Lord of Locks? How many Lord of Locks are in this dungeon? Apparently, Lord is not like prestigious in any way. Oh, there goes the ear again. Good Lord. Why are you doing this? Killing a Marat, max health, explode, Frost Nova cooldown, killing Marat. Wow, there's Marats right on the other side of you. Cool. Did you just like spawn the Marats for the hell of it? Whatever. Let's run out of here. Oh, a lost Fae. That's cool. 99% on that floor. I'm not here for percentage. It's nice, but. Sorry guys, I have music going on in my head right now, so I'll just randomly start dancing to something you can't hear. You already ordered dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. Free Soul Remnant. Yes. Forgot the Soul Forge has that. Do you want to get more armor or free the Soul Remnant? Oh god, look. An anima cell. Oh, it's a real anima cell in the middle of the floor. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Looking a bit sus. Looking a bit sus. Oh, that Dreadlord. Leeching Cleave. Kill you. Critical strike. Dealing damage has a chance to spawn a sanguine goblin next to you. Collecting goblin will grant you a leech and permanent stat. Your chance to summon a coagulator will assist you in your sphere. When they dry, they expire. Critical strike. Everything else looks really complicated. Alright, let's just blink at Mrs. Raptor out of here. Oops. I'm gonna lose those points. You got hit by a trap. Orchestral version of Eleanor Brigney in my hand. 24% fire damage and healing damage. No, I'm going to increase Fantastic because I'm only on floor 2. And I kind of wish the guy would have done, like, you know, the whole song.
Yeah.
Alright, Arcane Explosion damage. Yep, Arcane Explosion damage. Here, look. There's Penthea. Okay. And Soul Remnant's soul shape increases movement speed. And its cooldown is reduced. Okay. Bam. Track you, increase Phasma, Phasma earned by 25%. Ice Block heals you, but I do not need the ever warm socks. No, thank you. Haste increased, but nature damage and healing is reduced. Okay. I'll increase my haste, but stop by nature damage, nature healing. Oh, my Fey Guardians heal me, but that's their nature damage, not mine. And their nature healing. By the way, I do actually get healed by frost damage in my ice block. Yeah, it's like I activated the ice block once, and I was like, huh. And it says you are healed by X for X and X frost damage. I was like, well, that makes sense. Tomorrow rats explode. Plundered Animacell, requisitioned Animacell, plundered Animacell. Oh, can't buy the Ravenous one. Poor me. Time Weaver's Needle, can't buy it. Sapphire Prism, Mirror Image, Blood Gorge leads, Oberon wins. Yeah, we'll do the Sapphire Prism. Okay, now we'll walk back down the thing here. Plundered Animacell. Greatly increase the power of your jumps or more mirror images. When you attack, Time Warp also increases the rate of fine healing orbs. Cool. Time Warp also increases curse damage. I just don't care about that. Enemies have a harder time detecting you. Oh, that's shrouded. I want to attack him. I thought I attacked one once. Hey man, what's up? How's it all been going? Not much. I'm just having practice. We're back to normal schedule. We're back on our normal field. The sport fields are open now officially. I've taken some unofficial walks inside the construction zone, but and so yeah, I'm going to be doing as much personal training out on the field. There's a track that I can do sprinting on, so it's 100 meters. So that's good to, you know, at this point just need to like work on running faster over and over. It'll get me faster. Just run. We'll take pencil runnings this time. Increase arcane barrage damage, yes. I think they say if you do sprints over and over, you actually get a little faster. Yeah, and it'll just, the general idea behind that is getting used to like jogging like around the neighborhood or jogging around the, you know, the island or whatever is fine, and that's good for like cardio, but you can also do that on a bike or a treadmill. But like actually just flat out sprinting will help increase that get off. Overall max speed, I'm not running a 40 anytime in my life. I'm not doing that anymore. We're done with that one. I just need to get more power behind my blitzes. So that's what's going on with that. More sudden get off speed. So I don't even really need to do 100 meters all the way. I just need to get. But it's a great solid distance to run. It's sort of like running stairs. You know, what does running stairs do? It helps get that knee all the way up and burst. You know, it also will help. But like that thing will help because we don't really have stairs on this island. I mean, we have stairs here in the building, but they're Amsterdam stairs, so they're very narrow, and I could literally trip on those. You don't need to run under a 5-second 40-yard dash to be a good football player. No, you don't. And it's actually kind of a dumb measurement, actually. Willie told me that one a while back, that it's actually a bad measurement because when in the sport do you actually run it? If you're a gunner. If you're a gunner on kickoff or punt, that's when you do it. But like, people are like, oh my God, you're a lineman? What's your 40? I'd be like, I don't care. You can't push me backwards. You know, that's cool. I got a faster 40 than you. Okay. Can you handle a linebacker coming in for a blitz? No, I'm a wide receiver. Yeah, you know. I've seen the You Are Hunted. I'm like at the end. So I'm gonna go find out where this rare is at. Hello, Chantal. Be cool to run a 4.2 though, but speed don't mean nothing if you aren't good at the football. Yeah. When I was playing, I had a 6.040, slowest on the team, which again, it's like I said, linemen don't need to run it just so it's like, oh, you ran a 40, you're slow. Okay, but it's sort of like running backs also don't really need a good 40 because a 40 doesn't really matter if you're already out running free and there's nobody near you. Obviously getting down the field as fast as possible, but it's not like you have a time limit. You just need to outrun people. Am I the slowest 40 on the team? No, because when we do sprints in the morning, or when we do sprints at the beginning, I'm certainly not the last one. I always try to keep in line with the other linebackers. What should speed wise, everyone should be fast. Yes, but there's also a limit to like some health, immune to silence, auto attack range. I don't care about that one. Let's do the immune to silence and interrupt. My next game is next Saturday. So a week from today. And I checked with the dude on the team that's still out in Almira. So we will be wearing away beanies and all that jazz. So that's when that will be. Looks like we're gonna watch fine. Get that Lily to protect me. There. Hang on. What do we got here? Question. Do you have a Letterman's jacket? No. Those leather sleeves? No, I don't. That's kind of a high school thing. People wear them here, but they're wearing it for the American culture aesthetic. if that tells you anything. I don't have a Letterman jacket. I never lettered in anything in high school. People like me don't get letters in high school. Even if you do a good job, it's not our thing. Can you? That's kind of annoying. I know what you're doing, but it's like really loud. Do you not have a hold down and click or something? Or
No.
oh, okay. And spent talent points. Oh, amplification. Yeah, sure. I'll take Arcane Familiar. How about a regular leather jacket? Nope. I don't like leather jackets. They're stiff. I don't like leather jackets. How would you describe you as a linebacker, run stopper, blitzer, coverage guy? Well, I technically have to be all three of them. I would have a see the things that I've been working on is gap filler, run stopper. So that would be that. And now since I've pretty much gotten that idea of I've practiced that one, I'm working on blitzing now. So when they call blitz during even practice, I work extra hard to go onto that blitz. But yeah, it's coverage guy. As a Mike, I mean, there is coverage, but even so, it's what it is just, following the running back or whoever comes out of the backfield, really. And I'm not really good at that because I'm not that fast. Okay, that's the end of that. All right. And the second-hand one that is supple and is probably older than me. Understandable. It's just they're not reverberate talent. Sure. What that's going to versatility? Yeah. Reading spells are very giant. More mirror images. Why not? Suppressor. Yay, Terrors of Torghast. Stalker. I got a pet. Message was retracted. Why someone does that? Okay. But yeah, so how would you so we'll just go back with the last thing. I don't know why messages retracted. Was it blocked or something? I don't know. I gotta have to close. I won't. This camera's really good at low light. My eyes see that it's way darker out there. Okay, let's go do that. Mystic Rune Saber, run! Let's run. Let's fly! Oh. Okay. One of those. "33 seconds. I'll get there in no time." Yeah, I'm trying to work on each of those three aspects. Coming from a DB, I had the mode to get into coverage fast. So it's relatively okay, but as middle linebacker, I don't need to worry about it too much. Just that Tampa 2 And then getting into, oh boy, oh, almost fell. Oop. Oop. Ah. Fell into the river. Ah. Uh, oh my God. Shades. Get off my. Out of the river. Oh, nobody watching anyways.
I hear ya.
You take it into account. Okay, tormentors of Torghast. Rooted. Who's out? You. Grail. Boo. Growler. Blah, blah. Whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Growler. Blah, blah. Someone actually going to attack it? Oh, look. The hunter woke up. Oh, I don't have int on. Oopsies. You are not in the wheel. Welcome to the wheel. We are not in the wheel. Shut your mouth, please. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Steam. know zip about football and just trying to fall asleep. Okay, if you want to talk, we can talk. You know, you can ask me about pretty much anything. I'm not gonna answer certain questions, but you know, that's all private nature stuff. But like, ask away. You want to have something slightly to fall asleep to, but the linebacker is a position in American football. We back up the defensive line. It's a hybrid position. So they're a small section of the field in the middle of the defense that the linebackers cover versus the whole deep field area. And that's the defensive backfield, defensive backs. So, and then the defensive line is the ones that are pushing the offensive line, and we back them up as we are linebackers. It's some people expect the name to be like way more complex than it actually is. Like, no, it's not. Someone snapped their board in half, or was that a firework?
That was a firework.
I don't think someone snapping their skateboard in half is going to cause that loud of a sound. It's possible, but. What are your thoughts on the bioethical premise that the amount of mass shooters in America would be reduced if only they made equine fleshlights, which felt more like the real thing? I have no idea. I don't deal much with the United States much anymore, but you know, at this point, whatever makes gun violence go down, I'm kind of all for it at this point. I mean, there's certainly some ethical problems, but we'll let Geneva worry about that one. Simplest thing to do is what Europe has done. Just sort of, not allow them everywhere and everybody. It's amazing what goes down. And I'm not out here to kink shame, so if it helps, it helps. At this point, what have we got to lose? So status quo that I told my teammate that that there's only been 32 school shootings this year, and one of them about threw up at the thought that to me I was only 32.
Yeah.
I was like, that's only like, they're like, we're not even like we're not even like at the end of the year. I was like, that's only 3 a month. That's not even 1 a week. So chill. I don't know. You do you. Kind of adopting the, idea of George Carlin. Whatever consenting adults want to do, in the private of their own thing, it's fine with me. Just don't hurt other people. Stick to your own thing. You know? All right, let's see if people are gonna come help me kill this thing. And that's just my opinion, right? That's starting to sound like American, like an American overdoing the word, in my opinion, because that's just the driving course to it so much. There's like, hey, there's nothing about facts as long as I have my opinion. Karens. Come on, now, critiques. This will just automatically. Oh, whatever. Apparently, someone in YouTube is actively moderating the chat. Yeah, something like someone said opinion on equine fleshlights. Okay, and then like they said something else that was immediately deleted, and I'm like, okay. I'm over here playing WoW and like alt tabbing. Why did I attack that guy? Why did I attack him? I'm waiting for people to like help me. Why would you want to do that to anyone? Like, are you one of those people that needs to have an opposing viewpoint to the Holocaust? Because, welcome to Texas. Probably one of those that says, let's just be horribly antithetical and shocking for the sake of it. Why? Because it's cool. Americans love to be shocking for no damn reason.
That's true.
Just see if they can get a rise out of someone because they can't do functionally anything else with their freedom. Yeah, you are just being antithetical. There's no good person that would willingly type that entire paragraph. They're looking for attention. I remember the guys like you from high school.
No, you can't. There are no guys.
Of course, there's nobody ever like me. We're special. We're free thinkers. We're libertarians. We're liberated from the false dichotomy of the United States. Too old for your kind. why you think anyone is a drain on society shows that you're in too deep with the internal classism of the United States. Much of a lot of the world, but you know, we're going with the United States right now. I should pop up my mouth and sell stuff. Chris left. Oh, I need to turn these things in. Oopsies. Tormentor's cash. No, they don't. Like, you want to say stuff like that, we're going to have to go with the generalized thing that adults do to petty little children is citation needed. But you don't have citations. You have rhetoric. I mean, judging by your username, you're not a... Again, I remember your kind from high school. You're not new. You've been around for decades. Oh, you're like a Kyle that doesn't drink Monster.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
These Kyles that drink Monster stand for something. I guarantee you, they are worth far more to society than you ever will be. Doesn't matter. You don't even understand the true concept of GDP anyways. You know its dictionary definition, but you don't grok what it actually means. American schools don't teach that stuff. I know more Dutch that know about American national debt than the actual Americans do. Can you play with a hyperactive extended arm? Hyper extended arm? I mean, yeah. Depends on how much pain you want to be in, I guess.
You can do anything you set your mind to.
I mean, I've seen people with like a busted hand and they basically just make it into a little club. And that, but that was in the NFL and it was a certain special injury, but a hyperextended arm, like your elbow tried to come out of joint, but didn't actually come out of joint. Yeah, nobody came over to attack the guy. Like the executioner, that's what I did. Is I've been waiting for them to path it around everywhere. Nobody came to help. I don't really care. I mean, the executioners are only 4 different kinds, and the achievement is been had. Head back to Homegirl, drop off these quests, and then head back, turn in my conduits. I should probably finish, because I thought when I did the other thing, the Tormentors of Torghast, which is, or Tormentors of Kel'Thuzad, or whatever that thing's called, I thought I was getting my souls, but I wound up not doing that, freeing those souls, so I keep looking down. Apparently, when you put someone in timeout, you just that forcibly deletes all their previous messages. Oh, that's cool.
Useful.
Yeah. Come over here and look at this real quick.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's just, and I did it from the app too. And I'm like, what? Yeah, Marcus, I don't actually. No, you probably can. A lot of people have played with a lot of problems. It all depends on how it happened and what position you play. Being like, you probably could as a DB, maybe, especially or a running back or something. If you're keeping your arm close into you. The problem that I had, at least with my arm, is the fact that when I reach out and anybody bumped it this way, it sent shocking pain to my brain. So I was like, no. So I took some time off from that one, but it's relatively healed better. I mean, we've gone through that same drill and I haven't had the same stuff, but even doing that kind of gave me the I mean, I don't fault the gnomes for doing it, but they need to just stop jumping all over the place. I don't fault them for doing it because my thumb hovers over spacebar so much. Congratulations, that person was the first person I ever put in timeout. Didn't even realize that that's what would happen. So I thank you for allowing me to figure out what certain things do during lives. I know I have certain controls and what they do. At least you're of some use to me. I have mail from the postmaster because I don't loot everything and you're going to give me grays.
That's how that works.
Crystallized it yet? I didn't even do the quest that I picked up from her, though. Doma. Crucible Soul Seeker. Immaculate Runner. Just Hearth. The phone says I have new gallery. Galaxy themes. Hey, try a new look. No, I like my theme. I love the fact that people are like, your lock screen. Take a look at your lock screen. That's your reason for going on. I'm like, The planet Earth? Like, it's
Yes.
I hope so.
I mean, it fits for me. My off-screen view.
Yeah. Controlled destruction. Initial pyroblast damage increased by percentage. Not I don't even think I've spec fire this entire expansion. Oh look, it's a gray. I just hey, repair guy for every occasion. Now we're gonna go over here. We're gonna turn. We're gonna go turn in deposit. What's great is like I'm gonna be sending so much like in the next patch. I'm gonna be sending so much anima over to people because Brawl I can just almost farm this stuff like no. But I'm like, should I send it to like Ratza or should I send it to like Paresh? And I'm like, I don't know which one. Dugothia. Yeah, right. What? I thought I had a different back on, but it's actually for a quest. Because I had a big crystal on my back, like for the Venthyr, and I'm like, what is going on here? No, that's not what I want. And I look, and I'm like, I can't change my transmog because my transmog currently exists that way. And I'm like, oh, okay. Many deals for a friend of the ground. Like you! I will eliminate this threat. Okay. Scrap metal.
Really, almost like you. I'll eliminate this threat.
So Worf, isn't it? I don't have a target.
Here's this.
Shit. I don't have my drinks either. Ah.
On both.
Yeah. Not the juice. That's for tomorrow. Maybe I mean, I understand you were unpacking them, but like a slight minute warning or something that you're going to be bringing them over, not just standing right there with hot food. Here. Okay. Shit. Fuck. That's. Not much, Alex Zimmer. Doing a bit of WoW right now, getting myself thinking. Why can I grab you? Oh, I can pet you. So I'm looking down for the chat. In case you're wondering, what's that? It's because I have the chat open on my phone. Entirely possible here in like a minute or so, if someone's still in here, I put them in timeout for like 6 minutes. So it's entirely possible that they're gonna come back in with full force, and I'm just gonna have to do something. They may have just got tired of not being able to chat in here for a while, like left.
Which is, that's fair.
I mean, that's kind of the idea. What position do I play? Sorry, I forgot. In the title of the video is called "Ask a Linebacker Anything." Almost anything. And to be fair, you are asking a question. I played middle linebacker. However, my ear infection, I think, is causing a lot of drainage, and I should have told my doctor about that, but no. I'm already dealing enough with my shoulder. Aha! Another scroll. Everyone's around here killing so much stuff. I'm afraid that Kronk is going to, whatever is the big guy that
The big rare that spawns.
yeah, but he like walks around and he's a big fire guy, and you got to stop him from doing his fire stomp thing, or he just builds up to like 60 bajillion% fire damage, and you're like, everything's being roasted alive, like Koronk or something. People say his name, and then I say another sort of like impact. Like conk up, me beat down, punch down, or something like that. This mofo just up and spawns. Oh no. I'm the linebacker. And it's just one of those things of like, you can listen to me. You can ask me pretty much anything. I mean, there are obviously certain things that are off limits. And apparently, pony throat decided ask anything but ask anything, and decide let's push the limit, because Americans love pushing limits, especially Americans of a certain kind. Quarterback, pretty much my go-to guy. I mean, if they have to go full on 4-5 wide for me to not pick into the running back, but I still got to keep you in my eye, because especially in an RPO situation. Oh my God, squirrely quarterbacks. Ugh. Oh, about timeout wore off. I mean, not really. Like I said, I'm not going to kink shame, but you start going down a rabbit. You start going down a hole before. You're like, we are not dealing with that one today. Real young and only 7th grade. That's totally fine to play football in 7th grade. Like a lot of people play, and because it's sort of like the thing to do. Like, what do you do in middle school? It's still considered like basic education stuff. So in order to keep yourself entertained from the monotony of things, you just got to be like, yeah, I'm gonna play a sport, and it keeps you exercised, and whatnot. The fact that you even know the names of My Little Pony is like, I mean, that's a red flag larger than a lot of things. Croak. He just spawned. Croak the Tormented roars triumphantly. Oh, yeah. Because people were like, croak up. Like, choke down. Like I said, he's like a Kyle without the monster energy. No, someone commented on a video. Yeah, but which video? Probably my Pain Enan Koweekin boot. You're gonna be over the top Midwestern. Could you at least, like have fur like they do in Ratchet and Clank. Oh my God, someone has a thesaurus in front of them, is attempting to sound smart. Yeah, see you later, Alex. What are we still doing here? Scrap metal. I need scrap metal. We killed Croak, but I still don't have all my scrap metal. Mossworn Grimoire. That's okay. No, I have scrap metal actually highlighted as a quest right now. So say something. Come on. Need guys with armor on them. Please. Y'all are killing things too much. Do you have no? Tormented Demolisher doesn't have anything. That's the one thing I really like about the tooltips is you can hover over them and see if they're going to give you quest things. Like it's so useful sometimes when you've got like one or two mobs in an area that don't. Yeah. Helen out of hell and nowhere. Y'all just begargle all over anything, especially the undead. Paladin dropped out of the sky with divine shield. It was like blah, killed the thing in front of me. I'm like, okay, Paladin, okay. Those words contingent smart. You probably have enough brain trauma to qualify as an NFL linebacker. Oh, again with the. Again, you are really ragging into people with brain damage. Like, in my life, when people rag on one thing very specifically, it's probably because they're trying to deflect away from what they have. Like, it's just a thing. Anyone seen Relic today? I don't know. Who are you? What's that? Relic? I'm running with Popo right now, so chill.
Isn't Relic the
Yeah, I don't know any of these. So much compensating and projection. We're just gonna hop. Lucky dudes, lucky the Corthian anima vessel. I mean, it's a cool offhand. It's nice to have offhands, but I don't really use them. I'm sorry. Me. Barf. If there are just some people out there that consistently are trying to get themselves banned and they consider it a win. Like, that's the thing. Their whole goal is to do that.
yeah.
Why do no mages steal it? It's so much. 25% haste. Christ. So yeah, it's Aw, Arcane Barrage didn't crit and we did 9,000 damage. Turned over here to like a tank being like, what?
Yeah.
It only did 9,000 damage. What? Relic Breaker Krova. What are we all doing up there? Why do you guys... Y'all invasive mushroom. What are you guys doing the mushrooms for? I'm obsessed. It's probably because they're on an alt and they're trying to get their things leveled up. So there's that one thing with all the tablets. You have to check to see if they're the true ones, and they only come. Yeah, the chance only comes out of. So. Bing, take a bing, bing, take a bing, take a bing. Oh, damn reason. Well, there is a reason. It's just terrible. Oh, a sail mail. Why do I have this thing on my back? Is this the thing to charge for the lightning rod?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Why? It's not like you can kill us. From here? No, I haven't banned anybody on here. I'm just saying that there are some people that.
No, he's saying.
Oh.
True, I've been banned many times, often lasting less time.
Well, I read the whole thing. We don't need to.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But being banned from a live and having your YouTube channel banned isn't the same thing.
That's true.
Oh, Evocade. I need more mana. Like any social media ban. Start racking them up. People that peaked in middle school tend to rack up bans like they're, the body count. At least high schoolers graduate to actual sex. No, you are self-purported as homeschooled, and that's never had a good outcome in all the people I've met. Doesn't even work well here in the Netherlands, from what I understand. someone said something and I just did the homeschool. And it was like, right? So apparently it has the same effect here. It's just, it doesn't make good people. I want to keep my children free of the toxic nature of school. The toxic nature of school turns your kids into normal people. At least in the United States, and to be fair, most places, you know, a person is grown by hardship. Not a lot of it, but you need some. Very clever. You learn that on TikTok? Okay, now we go to Moss One. One. Oop, that's a cliff. Yes, I'm doing. Oh, you deployed your parent? You deployed your glider very quickly. Been there, done that. A lot, way too many times. You are literally on a social media right now. I do not want to hear any more of this hipster bullshit. I've lived in Portland and I'm old as dirt. You're not going to pull anything on me trying to act like some smart little twat. I get it. Nobody told you you weren't cool because you're a homeschool and mommy basically coddled your entire life. But real world's out here. You were not ready for it. Like if you literally think this is what's being cool, entertaining, you got not a lot left. So well, he's on YouTube. Fucking shit. Looking back at that last comment, I'm like, oh my god. Listen, YouTube is a video sharing platform. So is TikTok. You want your life to be so hard in comparison. You do. even at the max, even at everything being true, you wear pain and agony, at least what you think of it as a badge of honor. Powerful mob portal opened in the Corthia. Okay. They kill Croak again? This is at Croak's location. I'm like, we already killed Croak. We got a couple minutes. Maybe I can get my last grimoire one there. On here. Yay! Supercharged flying machine, go! That's the thing. You're not anybody new. You're not anybody special. Like, I could utilize my collarbone to get a bunch of sympathy, but it's not doing anything. But there's no way I can teach you because you've gotten way too much attention, like right now, by doing this exact same crap. I just have like I'm just in the process of eating and playing WoW. I would, I have much more energy devoted elsewhere. I told my husband to get and say something in the chat so I can make him a moderator in case things get out of control. If he can do something while I'm in the middle of fighting rare mobs.
Yeah. I figured.
That, and I know he likes to be, I mean, he ought to be. He's my husband, so, There's like someone else that could be in, but he works way too much in the middle of the day on a Saturday in the States, so. No. All right. Right. It's questionable because you don't like it. That's how many of your kind work. You immediately, oh, I don't know. That seems like a really weird definition for you to use that way. No, it is the definition. It's the correct definition. You just don't like it. They're acting as if an obscure definition or one that's incorrect is actually the correct one. You know someone, I fucked someone like you. Sorry, TMI, what? No. Right, I forgot. I'm in a rested area. I can be a real raptor. Hey, renowned Naya conduit row enhanced. Is that the last one? I think so. It's renowned 78. What? As long as I get down to this cave, I can turn in all my things. Boom! Infernal cascade, flow of time. No, I want to turn in my stuff. First time. We'll get more of this cheap stuff. playing Wiki. Take the top off. Let's go that paper thing. Oopsies. Oh, love it. Yeah. Blinking lights out there. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, pretty blinky lights. You sell. Boing. This is literally sounding like that TikTok where the woman wanted to try to get on a plane without a face mask. To an extent, almost a ticket. And it got to the point where she tried to hit the security guard and he pushed her backwards to get her down the ramp and she screamed, "I'm a woman in a dress!" Yeah, and so whatever. Like she's trying to exact sympathy by the dumbest things. And it's like,
And you know,
there's no definition that he'll ever accept for big boy words.
oh, I know. But I mean, you say he. I think this is a woman.
No,
No.
I'm just in the process. I'm not trying to. I just say he.
Hmm.
That's it. Wrath of Alioth? No, I should probably eat. Camp. Make sure I go through and make sure that all their mail has been had. Okay. I didn't have any mail. That's cool. Keeps warning me about the BVM module that's like out of date. It's not out of date, but it's not used anymore. And I'm like, but I don't want to go into the file. I don't even know where it is anymore to delete it. Okay. She can't tell if she has mail or not. Yeah, DBM LDB is now built into DBM core. I don't know. You can safely delete it from your add-ons folder. I don't know where it's at. I don't even know who you're talking about.
I don't even know what she's talking about.
Yeah. I don't actually eat much avocado. I'm not even really into guacamole. Sometimes. I eat it, but it's not in my condiments list. Whip it. Okay. Only Matt were here. Well, I mean, it's pasta, so it's not greasy at all. I don't know what kind of food you eat. Oh, Kenora has mail. Oh, wait, Kenora has mail because the first of the month came around.
Can't hit that so much.
I feel like turning it off, but it feels like
You can't.
yes, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
How?
You go during Brewfest and you buy the thing to turn it off.
Oh.
Was Brewfest coming up? Pilgrim's Bounty. I guess we already passed Brewfest.
Yeah.
That's basically Oktoberfest. So radical, so over the top, so edgy. God. The fact that there are people like you still out in the world, it just just can't. Somebody out there is feeding you and being shocked by you. It makes you think that this is still working. Hmm. It's a very American mindset. Torture is a form of pleasure. They stick around the things they hate because it gives them a sense of belonging. Haters gonna hate. You have very good English for not being one.
You learned from RuneScape. Although I'm amazed that a non-American would use paint casually.
That's true. There you are.
Can I help you?
Hello, Cibrian. What's going on? I'm eating dinner. I have practice tomorrow, so I gotta. Well, technically, this is normal dinner time, so. Well, got eat big before sleep because I'm gonna have like a small meal to break my fast tomorrow and then go straight to practice. But my next big meal is gonna be after practice at Tomatillo. The Netherlands. That's why it's so dark outside, because it's well 8:21 at night. I think someone got annoyed about me making fun of Americans on that post. And like, have you also heard your language and looked at the spelling of things? And I'm like, you mean American or Dutch? Like, which one do you think I am? España. España. What am I? Yeah, it's a very popular destination for the Netherlands. I'm not sure which you guys call it. Because there's actually, like, in Italy, the name for this place is Hollandia. Olana or something like that. Like there's a lot of languages that literally just call this place Holland.
Yeah, including apparently Hungarian.
No, probably because they got it from somewhere else. But Spain and the Netherlands have a very intricate history, surrounded especially around this time of the year with Santa Claus. Yeah, that's when I got something shipped from France and they labeled the place it was going as Amsterdam País Bas. I was like, what the hell is that? But yeah, so Países Bajos makes sense. Hollanda is in well, Holland is Holanda in Spanish, yeah. Maggie, what do you want? There's a lot of soccer stuff. To be fair, they are sending it to someone who registered their Nike account in the Netherlands. So
Yeah. I don't think you looked up enough, but I looked at you like, really?
just a generalized joke. Why do you keep sending me stuff with cleats with not enough cleats? Think I'm running around kicking balls? Jeroen's not going to be in practice tomorrow. All ships are idle. Yay. Didn't Spain rule the Netherlands before? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not Dutch. I just know that a lot of places have ruled this area. Like, I know there was like the United States of Spain or something like that at one point. There have just been so many different names for this place. You know, Belgium broke away, kind of tried to join with a rebel era of France, but basically the king of the Netherlands is lineage wise Latino, but he doesn't probably speak a lick of Spanish. Yeah, it's like this whole thing, the history, early Middle Ages, 411 to 1000, the Frisians, the Franks, the modern doubts of the traditional Frisian, Frank, and Saxon distinction, the emergence of the Dutch language, Christianization, Frankish dominance, and incorporation into the Holy Roman Empire, Viking raids. I think that's just one small section. But what do you care about patriotism? I mean, the United States anthem isn't even valid at this point. It's just a mantra that people chant. anymore. What does the Canadian one mean? God save the Queen? Oh, Canada? What the hell? No anthems are worth anything at this point. It's just something people sing to be along with other people of their kind. Unless your country is recently founded and you created the song in the last 20 years, then yeah, but other than that, most anthems are so out of date. But it's not the Queen they're talking. That's not the Queen they're talking about. Americans are not one steamship. The generic Queen, not a specific Queen. Like, you'd be surprised how many Canadians still think that their national anthem is also God Save the Queen. I don't actually know what their anthem is. Neither do they, because they don't matter. If they do matter to someone, that's a red flag. Like, they matter a lot, especially the ones from the United States. Because it's not about the person, it's about the position. If you got in a proper history class, you probably know that.
I mean, they probably didn't choose to be homeschooled.
Most people aren't.
Then again, Google is free, YouTube is free. So really, there's no reason not to get a good education at this point.
Except to be antithetical. Just look up the right kind of facts so that you can be angry. Mm. Same thing happens the other way around too, though. Dutch and Europeans trying to pronounce my name is hilarious. P.S. I'm Latina. All right. Trust me, I've actually shown my Dutch teammates the city names in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, those are
Some of them actually get it right.
that's impressive.
It's because they're not trying to invent anything. Half the time you can look at those names and they make sense if you just say them. But like my last name, how many people add extra syllables into that? How many people add extra letters for no reason?
Yeah.
The reason why I said, is because TikTok gave me a bunch of hey, you know, these friends are in your contact. You want to send them friend requests? I was like, I'm not sending these people from WhatsApp an invite on TikTok because they started a TikTok once and don't have a profile picture. Except somebody does have a profile picture. Diego.
Mhm.
Am I? Is he just like one of my videos? So it's now to the point of like, oh, so you do log in, you do check it, you do watch stuff. Okay, I can send you shit.
Hmm.
I don't really have a favorite. I like them all. They all have their place in the world. From the core of dying stars to the infinite spaces in between. It's hard to have a favorite when there's so many. I'm gonna have certain names. Time is it? It is 8:37 in the evening. That's why it's dark outside. Look, there's a light. I like metals with color other than gray. That's a okay.
Remarkably few of them.
Depends. Some metals can have wonderfully brilliant colors. There are flame tests for a reason.
True.
Metal is a very catch-all term.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I am, Xander. What? Sorry. No. But you can't name all the presidents, so. Or the rulers of England or whatever country you want to purport that you're from. Not being an American and using English that well. Yes, Chantal, I'm still streaming. About 20 more minutes. Eating Italian food. I always stream for about 3 hours. Unless there hasn't been anything said by anybody for like 40 minutes straight and I've half zoned out. And I usually stop streaming and go play the video games or I go watch TikToks in bed. But someone's in here keeping me entertained. Yeah. In comparison to us Americans, you Dutchies eat like birds. You have a small slice of food and go like, oh my God, I'm so full. One slice of bread, one slice of cheese, no condiments. That's a fucking lunch. Cool, fine, whatever. No, I play in the Netherlands. Why are you interested? You don't even know what is Dutch food. You've missed an ass ton. Yeah, if Stampot clogs anyone up, you've got way more problems. I mean, and even mashed potatoes with vegetables is not much.
Yeah.
What's the national dish in the Netherlands? Mashed potatoes with crap in it. Usually green vegetables. Because it's the internet and they're looking for attention and they get it, but that's why. They're not new, guys. They're not new personalities. They're edgelords looking to get off on the internet because they can't do it elsewhere. A lot of what I say is flying over your head. You think it is because that's what brings you joy. A little world of homeschooled education. You think you've got a handle on everything, but really the world has its hands on you. And it's going to abuse you like the United States abuses its healthcare system. Israel loves company, I suppose. Welcome to America! Salmon in Het Leiden. That makes more sense. Okay.
But you know it's probably said some other way.
Oh, most likely. That's just exactly what Google told me.
I don't know your name.
Hello, I see that. Hello, no name. Oh, come on, Matt. You know why. You're old enough. You've met people like that. You call yourself a millennial. You've definitely met people like that. You went to public school. On most social media, guys like that are called edgelords. Well, that's true. Man, salmon in Het Leiden. Which is a weird pronunciation. Because Leiden is lead. Leiden is suffering. Leiden is lead, like a leader. Lijden is no. Oh, thank you, No Name. With the dab. I was like, what is that? I squint to see it in my little tiny chat. Yeah. Well, last time I put him into timeout, he came back with a vengeance. The problem is talking to them feeds them. Putting them in timeout feeds them. Blocking them feeds them. Giving them any attention feeds them. The more negative your attention to them, the more it feeds them. It's very just bread, baguette, and stuff that came with my pasta bolognese. Oh no. Oh no. Well, yeah, that well, pretty much works. Oh, Marcus territory.
Meat in your mouth?
Yes, I'm gonna.
Have you ever had 22 inches of meat in your mouth?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I was told back then. Don't stop when you're full. Stop when you're not hungry.
Have you ever had 22 inches of meat?
the duets that have been going on with that, or the stitches have been
Top tier.
yeah. What is that video?
In your mouth?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I was told back then. Don't stop when you're full. Stop when you're not hungry.
Have you ever had 22 inches of meat in your mouth?
That's it. The stitches. Have you ever had 22 inches of meat in your mouth? And like every gay guy and everybody on TikTok has been going crazy. To the point of other people are like just taking pictures of their dog looking really worried, going, "Ah!" Like it's so bad. Yeah.
This could be worse.
Don't lie.
But my videos are very up and down. Me. My favorite TikToker is me. Chantal, do you have any idea how little that narrows that down? Like,
How do you know you've been married to someone for way too long? You start typing something, and he finishes the thought first.
Kim guy? Like, okay, Chantal, I think I know who you're talking about very specifically. He's kind of skinny and bland, and he's always sitting with like a colored shirt in his car. I don't follow him, but a lot of his stuff comes up, and he talks kind of blandly. I do think he actually has a degree in something, so he is knowledgeable and credible to the stuff he answers. But there are a lot of people, because like that guy who responds to all questions in his car. Well, that could also be, like bar none. To be fair, he's not always in his car, but yeah. Oh no, that guy. Okay. The guy that detracts from the original video.
Oh God, I've seen that.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, I think that's who you're talking about. And it was just like, have you ever had 22 inches of meat in your mouth? No, I haven't. But did you know that? And he goes off on something completely random. And that's like the whole bit that he does to get information out, because he jumps on viral trends to state weird information.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. My ankles hurt watching him. I love him so much. He's like a 19-year-old Russian. He's on the national rollerblading team of Russia. And I'm just like, whoa, I just can't. He does the craziest things with his ankles. And I'm like, I am 40 years old and my ankles just,
You mean your garbage?
Oh, yeah. Don't throw away my fork in there.
Aw, you're no fun.
What's up, neurodivergent fam? Hey, what?
Mercury might be in Gatorade. Mercury might be in
Oh, I love the one that said Mercury Stardust might be in retrograde, but the pug had bones today. To which it was stitched by Mercury Stardust. Kim guy on YouTube. I don't have anything coming up. There's just a lot of Asian women may not have searched the right thing. There's a dancing cat video. Koreans, more Koreans. Kim Kardashian, more Koreans. Kim Dracula covers paparazzi, I guess. Maybe. More Koreans, more Koreans.
Tucker comedy.
I see it.
Okay.
Ugh, white boys. What do you do with them? I found the Tucker comedy on YouTube, and it's all of he's basically uploaded all his TikToks as YouTube shorts. But let's see what we got. Mercury Stardust. What is it?
Mercury Stardust might be in Gatorade, but the pug had bones today. So let's get this day started. You're right. Noodles had bones, so therefore no excuse for my bullshit. I don't care if I'm driving backwards or not, which, by the way, do not drive backwards.
I don't assume anybody is, honestly, at all. It just, let me see here. It's easier to search things on TikTok sometimes, especially when they make TikTok videos. Besides, his name's Tucker. Comedy. Tucker. That's just solid white boy thing.
Hey, screw him. He does not deserve you. No, I cheated on him. Okay, but like, is that your fault? You know, like, he could have done more. Shoplifting is such a loose term. What'd you take, like $10? 5,000. 5,000. I mean, like, same thing. You know, like, if they didn't want it stolen, lock it up. You know, that's not on you. It wasn't really a hit and run.
Yeah,
like,
I hit him and drove away.
Okay, but like, why was he on the sidewalk? You know, like, sir, we're in a pandemic. Stay home. You know, honestly, reckless of him. Who killed someone?
Yeah, I don't know.
Without me, girl. I thought we were best friends. I mean, like, come on, that's so annoying. What am I chopping?
That is also putting on a gay persona right there for that. So he looks gay. Well, I don't. So that doesn't mean anything. You would look at half the Netherlands and be like, they all gay.
Yeah.
Chantal's probably like, yeah, there. To be fair, there's some guys out there. I'm just like, are you serious? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the concert with my girl. Your girl? What did you think I was? I wasn't assuming, but that wasn't it. What?
It was a calculated assumption, but man, am I bad at math.
Yeah, I'm not actually that bad at math, but it was I made a weird assumption about Jimmy.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but one of the most consequential breakthroughs in science occurred last.
Hello, Matt. But I have a. Most of my TikToks are elder millennial things. Some sports, especially ESPN, various other things. Another wild raspberry. I'm back. I watched his cringy videos. Like they're not bad. They're definitely on par for TikTok. Mine for painting in Kowican boot is just still going crazy. Like everyone's sharing their terrible Americans pronouncing Dutch things in the comments. I know. I've started seeing them, and my brain starts going like, "Are you just making them more often, or something, or whatnot?" But yeah. Oh, 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 oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh.
Oh no, no, no. No, look at that. Oh. Oh no, no, no. It's ESPN, so I don't want to like copyright strike or anything, but it's just.
Can someone explain to me why this makes so many people so angry? He's just minding his own business.
Old people are just weird. They don't like skateboarders at all. This is like, except okay, there are some old people that just get so enraged by skateboarders. I haven't seen them out here because they're like, they go to a skate park. Don't be enraged by skateboarders and go to a skate park. If they're doing it somewhere else, like near like Amstel Station. Okay, sure. But like, there was actually, because you said you saw there were some kids behind Amstel Station that were doing like parkour street running stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was riding my bike through there like 2 years later. There were a group of people doing the same stuff in roughly the same location, I'm guessing. And there was an old person just I'm like, they aren't bothering anyone. Chill, old man. Well, that's just what old men do.
Yeah. Almost by definition.
If the Tyrannosaurus from Jurassic Park was worthy. It's past 9, guys. No, it gets better. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go. I know y'all just like got here, but it's like 9, and I gotta go to bed early and get stuff for.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.